Hi everyone, I'm SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we finished the last bit up in Colony 9 for now, and we're going to finally head off to the Eryth Sea. Alright, so, we can talk to her to get to Eryth Sea. However, as you plainly notice, there's a red dot there, and my urge to complete a quest that gives me free experience is way too high for this. We get a good amount of experience for this, and a good amount of money as well. It's definitely useful to go after these as well, so yeah, pretty much. Alright, so let's just talk to this Nopon over here, Transport Guide.
Yay!
Me can send you to Eryth Sea in a flash of light. Are you ready to go? When you do this, there's no point of no return here. You can't go back to OE areas again. There is a point where there are certain characters that won't be available in the party, but we'll get into that later.
What is it? Friends jumping ball. All go to Eryth.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Purple.
You have nothing to fear. This will take us to Eryth Sea.
Welcome to Eryth Sea on top of the Bionis' head. Yeah, it's definitely a big place. So, let's finally approach.
Who would have thought Eryth Sea was right on top of Ricky's village? Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Is something wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean?
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
Well, You're right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you are here.
Basically, it all started when...
I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are. Hey, what's that?
Is that?
You are looking at Prison Island.
So that's Prison Island?
Yes. And that is the Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
It's not just me, right? A floating city's a bit weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Incredible. What technology makes this possible?
I do not know. and I've never had the need to.
You don't know. It doesn't freak you out.
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island.
Okay.
We will travel to the capital first.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There is a transporter up ahead. We can use that.
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly. This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
Still,
What is it, Dunban?
it's a sight to behold. Those look like anti-mechon defense systems.
That was a long goddamn. Let me learn a new skill. Alright. So, yeah. As you can tell, Eryth Sea is different. The Poggles over here are sound-based enemies, so running on front of them will get their aggro. Let's see what skill Dunban got. Dunban got increased chance of double attack. That's actually quite useful. Reducing weight is next, and that is going to be your bread and butter when it comes to dodging for Dunban. Ricky also got a new skill, which is rewards AP regardless of the participation in battle. Very good. We want to get Explorer time, though, which is the next one. Let's see. Right now, we don't have much in the way of skills that can link up. So, we're going to actually just head off. Eryth Sea is actually considered one of my favorite areas in the game. Only aesthetically, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's literally a giant lake where it's just on top of the Bionis' head, and it's amazing to look at in both times of day. So, as you can not really at right now, yeah, the floating islands, the transport gates, all that good stuff. This entire place is amazing, and I love it to death. Anyway, step in this transporter. Yeah, as you can tell, we can teleport. And look, a unique monster. Let's go kill it. Let's go kill it.
Now you shall witness our power. I don't
And
want anyone
Blair.
dying out there.
Make it a swift victory!
Gotcha.
Come here. Alright, so yeah, let's get rid of the Eryth Helm first. Break. Now. Alright, that's it. Mind Blast. So, as you clearly notice, yeah, it can be definitely interesting. Thankfully, that annoying enemy is not going to go towards us. We're getting a lot of good, great chains going. Alright, so let's keep this up. Come on, attack. Poison. Is he toppled? He's totally toppled. Alright, that's great. So, bolt. I feel like Thunderbolt is better. And then Tempest Kick. That's the best I can do right now. Unfortunately, this party setup gets screwed over by Charlotte for now. Soon, though, oh soon, Charlotte will be able to actually contribute better with the chant attacks. So, yeah, as you can notice, these Turbulent Blomo is a little bit annoying. It's not exactly as bad as you think, though. Alright, piercing breath, pierce double attack, whatever. So, yep, it's almost dead. We haven't gotten another... There we go. And he is almost dead. Alright, let's see what we get out of this gold chest. We got a Hiln coin, which is interesting. Now you're going to run into enemies with 3 stars of these as well. The Iron Gnasher for Ricky, and a Serpent Gear, which is Aqua Cloak. Aqua Cloak basically prevents aggro while mortar. So let's get a look at that item. Not Tank Carter. Iron Gnasher is less offensive. Normal Gnasher, it has 2 slots, has better physical defense and ether defense, and better block rate. That's pretty much what you're running into. Skill tree. Melia actually got a new one, which is increased chance of finding rare crystals from deposits. That's interesting. We want to get access to Ultimate Ether, but there's also another ability we want to grab access to. We want to get reliability increased now, because now we can get our HP increased by healing extra 15%, so yeah, pretty much. Healing Coin Burst, you're going to actually need these for a quest. So, yeah, as you can plainly notice, there's a lot of enemies in this area that focus primarily on either flying-based, ether-based, which is what you're going to be running into. That means your strategy of topple-locking an enemy no longer works. As you can plainly notice, there's an Eryth Ansel, and there's Archer Hodes. Yeah, the Hodes are still untouched. Same as always, just keep an eye out of these enemies. I'm hit with slow. Dang it. Alright, he's almost dead. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Unity Hold wouldn't even hit me. You and I both know this. Alright, chain attack time. Saboteur Bolt. Thunderbolt. Tempest Kick. Sadly, this is the best I can do.
Timing is everything. Remember that.
And Ryan would actually make it worse considering how his setup is right now. You're not going to find all that much, though. So, yeah, as you might notice, that Angel's totally going to aggro to me, isn't it? No, it actually left me alone. I'm shocked and in awe, actually. Never mind. I'll cut this out. When you see one Ansel, you've seen them all. Dense Ansel meat. Yay. Whatever the case may be, that was a little bit bothersome, but it's not that bad. Hey, let's put Ricky in the party for now. Because guess what? There's a heart-to-heart here for Charlotte and Ricky. So, it's going to be a bit difficult to get their affinity up, because I usually don't pair them up in parties together. Ricky is an awkward character to work around. However, it's viable to use Ricky. So, let's see what we can do about his little affinity problem. Ricky, affinity-wise, actually likes insects but hates animals, while Charlotte hates insects and likes fruits and vegetables. It's easy to get fruits and vegetables with Charlotte to get the affinity up maximum. This is why she's easiest to max affinity. Ricky, on the other hand, has a lower than average. So you want to go to insects or bugs. We have a good deal of bugs. You don't want to get rid of cold caterpillars, by the way. Just pointing this out right now, you're going to need to keep some of them. Whoop, I did not mean to do that. Whoopsie. You can do the other way and get fruits and veggies as well, which is honestly something I recommend. Okay, let's try fruit. Unfortunately, we did not get the green affinity, so fruitful gifts. That's how many times you give a gift to somebody. That's usually how it works. Let's switch around Ryan's arts as well, because While his set works great with the high damage output, right now he's a tank, so I'm going to actually switch it around. Be right back. I also went ahead and leveled up Ryan's arts a little bit, so that way it helps him out. While Down's at level 7 now, so it's going to take less time to get cooldown. So there is other arts that we can upgrade, but we're going to be worrying about that later. Roly-Poly's awkward force topple can be a blessing or a screw. So yeah, as you plainly notice, it's definitely interesting. So let's go with... Shulk's not going to get a new Minato art for a while, so I'd recommend getting him whatever he needs best. Alternatively enough, you want to level up Buster for that, because it's actually easy to get to, so yeah. Mind Blast is already maximum. We don't need Hypnosis maximum. Dunban has a lot of unused mind-numbing areas, so yeah, pretty much. I forgot to equip him with Heat Haze, so I'm going to just fix that. Unfortunately, a lot of damage arts that Dunban gets is very, I would say, small-ish. He doesn't exactly gain as many arts. Another white tail. They're both really fluffy. Ricky, you want to use them as pillows? We take them back and sleep. Do not give me ideas, Ricky. I will actually do that. So, I'm going to warn you all right now. If you're expecting to do much in this video where it's going to be like a lot of gameplay, don't. Because we're about to run into an area where there's not going to be much gameplay. It's going to be mostly story. So, just a warning. Stepping on a teleporter takes us to the middle aisle, which is actually right underneath the central gate. This is actually under where the Alchemoth is.
Who are these guys?
Are those wings on their head? They must be Hyentia.
Welcome home, Lady Melia.
Lady?
Huh?
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters. Give them anything they need.
As you wish. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Melia, are you? Melia,
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
Lady Melia, he says. Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
More of these guys.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island. Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
Melia is all by herself now in the main entrance of Alchemoth itself. So, yeah, the futuristic city.
You say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me, First Consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go. How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness,
Enough of your drivel!
We will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
Imperial capital, Alchemoth, the home of all the High-Entia. Yeah, very futuristic city on top of the head of the Bionis. So, before we do that, I must report the news of the Telethia subjugation to His Majesty. You cannot explore the city afterwards. I should hurry to the audience chamber. Yeah, you cannot explore the city with Melia whatsoever. You're gonna have to wait on that. You can mess with Melia's equipment right now, though. As we plainly noticed, more ether is always good for Melia. And right now, let's see. This is what you want to equip next. The Sky Shoes, in particular, grants her much more defense. Sky is the next level, so keep an eye out. Alright, let's equip the Sky Gloves and give her, let's say, agility up, because we need more ether gems. Unfortunately, with Melia by herself, she cannot make ether items. Gem crafting at all, so you're kind of stuck. So, terrain defense. We're gonna be approaching the audience chamber, and get there we shall. We're in the Great Hall, and Melia learned a new skill. Memory serves me right, that skill is the new skill, Always Ether Awareness. Next one after that is Extend Poison, Strength Night, Reduction of Actually, when tension falls, grants immunity to ether down. You just want this first. Do not worry about reliability right now. There's other things you can grab. The next one I'd recommend going for is obviously Honesty. So, let's actually head over to where we need to be. There's a heart-to-heart there we cannot get access to for a while, so do not worry about it at all. Right over here, you see a mural of the Bionis and Mykonos' fight, which was in the intro of the game. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Anyway, climb up these stairs, of course, and we're going to be heading all the way over to where we need to go. You can talk to the guards if you so wish, but right now we need to head to the audience chamber for Shulk, Ascension Hall. Now we can teleport. There we go. You cannot go backwards, by the way. I hate to tell you this. You can only go forwards. So, we're going to be heading forward all the way over here. And reaching the top to the audience chamber for His Majesty.
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
The Telethia rained havoc on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
But, Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me. My inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Shulk and his companions?
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
There is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Among High Entia exist the good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one.
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Father, I mean, Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Brother.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me? And not you?
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
But the soldiers? I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
I am to be Crown Princess.
Yes, you are. The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision. I, Minister Eryth, have no objection to your appointment.
I understand.
I would never openly question our Divine Emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the Chosen One, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question His Majesty. However, if the Divine Seer were to intervene...
The Seer could free Shulk.
They should be exchanging words as we speak.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Exactly. She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here? Melia won't let us down. She promised to take us to Prison Island. And she's not the kind of person to break a promise.
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. If you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
Well, we got arrested for whatever reason. We can talk to every party member that's around this area. For example, Dunban over here.
Yes?
We have never had any contact with the High Entia before. Perhaps they are being cautious just as we should. Ryan is not a happy camper.
Yo.
What's all this? Is all this? How can they treat us like this? That Melia chick, you sure we can really trust her, right?
Yeah?
Charlotte. The ones who came to meet Melia were also wearing those masks. What in the world is going on? And finally, our double Ricky. Shulk, you have no Shulk, you have okay. Not fun sentences always get me baffled. No, Shulk, you no have to worry. Bird people not bad.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer. Stand back.
Alvis! What are you doing here?
I see. So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah.
Leave everything to me. I shall see to it that you are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we? Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir.
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
Hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay then.
Ricky, find Melly for Shulk.
Ricky, wait.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Eryth Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Ricky go help. Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
But you're outsiders.
Soldier man, not worry. Hereupon Ricky is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, we're gonna be helping others. However, as you plainly noticed, certain people are not here. We did level up to level 40 though, which is an advantage. Dunban learned Thunder, a 4 stays art. The issue with Thunder is it requires you to be behind him. How do you do that? Well, guess what? Let's get rid of an art we do not care about, like Battle Eye. Thunder only works from behind, so as a result of that, we're going to have to, well, force our party to be a little different. Let's put it as... No, not you. I think I'll put it like this. Ricky can heal enough. Alright, so now we have this new story quest that requires us to go to Hovering Reef 4, where a Sartorial lighthouse is situated, and ask where the worker is. As you plainly notice, there's a lot of ground to cover in this area, especially how big this area is. And as you can plainly notice, yeah, no Melia. You won't be able to use Melia again for a little while. So, yeah, just a keep in mind. Talk to everyone, though. By Bionis, I can't believe that was defeated so easily. Causing trouble for my comrades. What in the heck was I thinking? Galvin. So, yeah, as you plainly notice, you get blamed for the Monado. Yeah, you're going to find out a lot in the story that a lot of things are much more darker in Eryth Sea. Despite the prettiest of the area, yep. I should probably go over the fact that there are quests we can do before we head off to help in the repairment. Doesn't matter if Melia is in the party or not, we still all gain experience regardless of that. For example, this Alchemov citizen over here.
What is it?
I write music in my spare time. I write and play entirely original love songs. Don't you think that's so trendy? I just got a new girlfriend, so I like to craft a new instrument. That's right, you guessed it. I don't have enough materials. Collect 2 Lexo spears from Arachne Lekos at Eryth Sea. Look like such gentle souls, so I decided to try and ask you. I need 2 Lexo spears from some Arachne Lexos. That word is gonna make me trip over my own 2 feet every 2 times. Anyway, the shop's here. The Sky series is the next series that you're gonna have to buy. This series is pretty much what your main is, so I'm gonna cut ahead to get all of them. See you in just a second. There are also arts for Melia. The one of them, Starlight Kick, is an art that Melia does not have yet. So let's go buy this at least. As you can tell, I'm flat broke. So I'm gonna cut ahead to where all the equipment all set up. Let's see you all in just a second. Alright, I'm done, and this is what the party is looking like. Unfortunately, we don't have many gems right now, so we're actually gonna be doing some gem crafting. As you plainly notice, yeah, I burned through a lot of the old gems. Level 1, I'm basically empty, so yeah, pretty much. If you couldn't tell, it's very annoying to go after gems to certain degrees, but yeah, it can't be helped.
Call from.
That was annoying. Anyway, there's other things we can do, such as the fact that we can technically go after this gem set, and it will help us decently, but honestly speaking, I'm a little annoyed by it. Let's see what we get from this.
I'm all over that. This is a good result.
Only night vision level up. Ah, great. Night vision number 4 increases accuracy of physical attacks by 31, increased poison damage, physical protect, and reduces physical damage. It increases instant death. Yeah, a lot of stuff. It's not me. It's not for me that much. Let's do this as well, just to get this out of our way.
I'm all over that. This is better than usual.
And attack ability number 3 is actually quite good. That's actually good. And an extending gen debuff is incredible. So, yeah. That's pretty much all it is. Truly outrageous. there is an enemy quest right around here,
How's
I
things?
believe. Yes, please don't tell me you're working for the Imperial Palace. You're not. Oh, thank Bionis. I've been ordered to do something. I have to study monster ecology and then subjugate them, but it's just impossible for me. I'm just far too weak. This is my first job too. I thought it was just gonna be a normal office job, you know? Yep, enemy quest for money. So we don't even need to see their chalking, but if it was just Chris Brickles, that's right. Unfortunately, you're gonna go there, so you're coming again. I haven't surveyed birds since I went out of school, but that was just a tiny bird that all kids had to survey. I guess time I have to do it properly. Eryth Ansels. Who's a girl? Please defeat 3 Eryth Ansels. They love to come up to people because they want to play. So don't disappoint them, okay?
How's things?
So many enemies. One more, just one more. Just tiny. It's honest. Last thing, please. Sikota Ekinos, which is a bigger enemy. Yeah, I'm not bad at this whole manipulating thing. What? No, I didn't say anything. Don't be so paranoid. Right, this time the target is defeat 2 Korean Inkunas. It's only a couple, so it'll be easy. There's all the enemy quests. You don't have to worry about them too much anymore. So, yeah, we could go to, well, where we need to go. But it's going to be a bit of a walk. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, you can skip travel at any point you want to, but you can't actually go to the top. There's a lot of areas in this entire map that we have not been to. Funny enough, they have escalators. Yeah, you can run down it very easily, and you can even get some airtime doing it. It's very interesting to do so yeah. We have to go where the check marker is, but there are quests around the area that we want to take care of. And while I do preface on trying to do story more in one video than side quests in another, right now I want to take care of some side quests before we do anything else, because this area is big. First and foremost, unfortunately, since it's 10 o'clock, 1800 hours, we unfortunately missed a quest over there. But regardless of that, it's almost reaching nighttime, and there's a lot of good things that happen at night for Eryth Sea. Unlike certain areas, we don't have to worry about high-level enemies that much. Fountain of Eternity. Ricky learned a new art. That's what I was waiting for. Ricky learned Tantrum, his only break art. Essentially, it's a cone-shape attack that launches break with a 3-hit combo. Very, very good. We can get rid of an art we don't need. Let's get rid of Behave. As you notice, why did I get rid of one of my only 2 ether arts? There's a good reason for that. One of which is Behave only stops Craze, and Craze is not often. So yeah, let's increase Freeze and 8 a little bit. There we go. And I believe Tantrum's already maxed out. Yep, it is. I wanted to get that out of the way before we head off to the next area because I wanted to have that ability. So we can actually go back to the main entrance by skip travel location instead of walking. So yeah, I'm going to do that instead. We're not going to be going and rushing to do side quests. We actually have plenty of time to do so. It's just mainly because I want to get these done. Anyway, teleport into the transporter gate. Now we're in the central aisle once again. Now, there is no surefire way, but there are transport areas that you need to go to in order to get to the next area. We can't go to that area yet. Do not worry about it. Ignore it for now. We want to head back the way we came and go in the opposite transporter for the area. Now, as you point out, remember correctly that we need Charla and Ricky to have higher affinity. And now Eryth Sea is at nighttime. Now you know why I like it at nighttime so much. It's gorgeous. Only downside is, well, the Ansels get replaced with an enemy I do not care for. Well, I know what that is. Well, it's over there. Lenas are actually more annoying than Ansels by far. By far. We might as well smack one of them. They're unique enemies, so that much. Come here. And like most flying monsters, they're immune to topple. So... Really? Nope, I did.
That's how I like it, guys. Take them down in one fell sweep.
Ryan, it's swoop, not sweep. Did you even try to go to school?
Yeah, rhyme is cleaner. So like sweeping.
Why do I waste my time?
Okay, that was the stupidest end battle quote I think I've heard all day. There are funny ones, but that's just stupid. Ricky, you are the salt of the earth. Another white tail for that quest, which is actually quite useful. You want to head this way. There are other side quests in the area that we need to get to as well. Now we are on a different Huthering Reef. Huthering Reef 3. 3 contains toads and a nebula. Do not worry too much, it's just a nebula. Now, there's only one transport gate over here. Andos are enemies that generally are just machine-type enemies. You will have to deal with them for a quest later on, but honestly speaking, I'd rather take care of that grinding of it later because that's going to take forever, and I'd rather not waste everyone's time with it. You want to know how many items you have to collect from those mechanical monsters? Well, guess what? 8. No, I'm not joking. You wondering the pause? Yeah, I wasn't joking. 8 of sturdy armor. The normal drop, the drop that is not rare in the slightest, is the item you need to collect. And trust me, it's annoying. So we're getting closer. Unfortunately, we are kind of over-leveled for this area right now, and I apologize. This is kind of a consequence of trying to get all the experience you can get.
Yes?
The worker finally came to fix the transporter, but he went to get some ether crystals and never came back. You can get to the crystal deposit from behind the lighthouse. Do you think you can go and take a look for me? There's a transporter behind the lighthouse. However, there's one main thing you want to do. You want to actually go and talk to this person over here.
What is it?
The monsters have been really active recently. It might be because the lighthouse got damaged. Or did it get damaged because the monsters became active? Well, I'm not sure which came first, but I want to make this place safe. Do you think you could take out some Batori Chromars for me? Chromars. They are a new type of enemy. I appreciate it. You guys look tough, but this is some unique terrain. Be careful.
What is it?
Monster Quest guy. We should really consider getting rid of some more monsters. I need you to exterminate some Meza Chromars as well. How about it? Really appreciate it. You don't know how much help you're being. And there's one more. It's not enough. I need to give you one more. It's called Fabregas's Jerome. Take care. He's a strong one. Yeah, that's flabbergasting. He's on lower level of hovering 5. He's got a resistance to physical attack, so it might be a handful. Just bear with it in mind. Yeah, you might want to do that quest after you get Melia back, because you're not going to do much ether damage with just Charlotte. Over here is actually some interesting area. There is somebody to talk to. Hey. I'm living near the lighthouse so I can research Eryth Sea, but I am having trouble finding a few things I need. I want to study Hilm coin purses and doomsday poppies. Do you think you could help me? We got 2 of those and we need 4 more doomsday poppies. It's a long one. So you help me? Wow, thanks. I'm so glad I asked you. Hey. This is very difficult for me to ask, but there's a few more things I want to study. I just need Endros antenna and old dragon spines. Oh yeah, and pink asparagus. Sorry for asking so much of you. Are you still willing to help me? There's a lot of free money, so you might as well go for it because it's very easy to get to. I'm ever so grateful. You're all so kind. Maybe you could consider becoming my assistant. Nothing. Thank you so much. This is a long-form quest. Don't worry about it too much. This Heart to Heart's not available yet, so don't worry about it too much. Transport. So, you're probably wondering where we have to go. It's actually right behind the lighthouse. Keep in mind, this is going to be an interesting thing because, of course. Now, I would like a recommendation right now. Do not go in with this party. You're only going to be doing a lot worse. What do you mean by what do I mean by that? Well, Charlotte doesn't exactly have her most damaging art yet. Right now, she's kind of crippled in terms of power. Actually, might as well show off Dunman's new art because we have that. There is Weaponry 5. This is actually where we need to be at for later, but we want to not deal with that right now because Flabbergasted Jerome is, I would say, probably among one of the most tougher enemies in the game because we only have Charlotte to do ether damage naturally. And before you say Dunman can do ether damage, let's point this out for the fact his ether damage is very weak. Oh, wait till his quest is done. So, there is another transport gate over this way. We want to head over this way to get this transport gate done. So, let's go and transport ourselves downward. You got a few more transport gates before you have to go over there. The Mesochromars you're looking for is actually right here. So, let's go and kill some.
Follow my lead. Leave it to Ryan.
Now you're behind him.
Such over-exuberance.
Yeah, Thunder has a weird range of just like fan shit behind them. What did I... Oh. I forgot. So... Yeah, this is fun. Huh. So looking at the Squall element. You're going to need the Squall element for later. Sick Chromar Stone. So Petit Chromar and the Lucius Chromar. Kill the Fruitus first. Doesn't matter. It's going to aggro to you anyway. He tripped. You're wide open. Now, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Don't mess up. Here, Ricky, go. No, be slow, Ryan.
Yeah! Ryan time! Yeah, well played.
Silkromar Stone. And there's another enemy over here that is required. Not really. It's actually in items. So, Pink Asparagus, we already finished that part of the quest. Yeah, it's a big, long one. You're going to be dealing with that for a while. So, we're going to actually climb up this way first. And now we finally reached the area we need to be at. Word of warning. You're going to be instantly going into a fight. Now, you can technically instigate the battle. However, instead, you want to go to this ether deposit first. The Pretty Electric Crystals. Pretty is actually a very high level. You got a rare one. Ooh, rare. Pretty is actually the next level. So, yeah, as you noticed, very, very good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wow, that's dummy lucky. I have to do this now. Let's see if I can get either of 4.
I'm all over that.
To you! To me!
Alright.
To you! There we go!
Awesome.
Let Ricky play too.
All right.
Yep, either of 4.
Awesome.
Everything else can be done.
This ain't bad.
Well,
This ain't
that's...
bad at
Oh, it
all.
stays up. Darn it, no! Stays up's useless. It only increases damage when dazed. On the plus side, we got an Ether Up 3 gem. I'm a little bit more content. So, that's actually very good. Electric Plus, yeah, as you probably notice. Anyway, we're doing the same thing for the other gem because, well, it's the same blasted gem. Let's see if we can get another chance at Ether Up.
I'm all
I've
over
got it.
that.
Ether Up. Ether. There we go.
Hey, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all.
Everything got level 4. That's actually really good. We got Weapon Electric Plus 4, Days Up 4, Tension Swing 4, and Ether Up 4. You want to save the Ether Up 4 for Melia. Trust me, that is well worth the effort. And now we have pretty much nonsense left. Whatever. You're going to be dealing with a lot of enemies, so I recommend if you have War Swing equipped and the Magnum Charge Art, yeah, I'd recommend doing this right now. So, let's switch to War Swing. And then switch the Magnum Charge back in. There we go. Do not take you all on. Medium rare.
Let's give them hell.
Yes, let's give them hell.
Don't hold back.
Punch. Bazuk, Magnum Charge, and Sword Drive. So many hits. Probably wondering why I'm not using Shulk for this. After all, Shulk's Monado Buster would be really helpful right by now. More! Beep beep! Aww, I almost killed him. Man, I was hoping in vain. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, this is why I want him dead first. Guess what? Your arts are entirely sealed. You can't get rid of this. And even Charlotte can't stop this. Beastman's Curse is the most annoying ability that these Chromars can have. It's gonna take a while. The only thing you don't have to worry about is talent arts. Can you please get rid of this? Also, look at the cooldown timers. They are also stopped. Finally, I can actually do something. War Swing's the best thing I got. Alright, sneaky. Yeah, slash. Ah, the affinity of the group is so tiny. Unironically enough, these big, long fights are actually easy to get the affinity up, but man, is it slow. Oh, no. Not again. I hate Beastman's Curse. Please die. What's that? Slick Chromar Stone. There we go. A lot of Chromar Stones, so yeah, I'm going to be running into these a lot. Slick Chromar Stones and pretty Chromar Crystals. Shell Leggings, whatever. Shell Boots. Alright, that's good. There is another thing. You gotta talk to this guy next. So, let's actually... I think we're gonna end this off right here. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're actually gonna talk to this guy and finish off the last bit of the quest we need to do. See you all next time.